How to make a weather station with Arduino. So today I'm going to tell you how to make a weather station with the help of an Arduino Uno board. So for this, first of all, I'm going to show you the circuit, the code, and you can find the code in the description, and all the sensors required and how to wire it. But just remember, it all depends upon your creativity how you make the hardware. So first, we need the DHT11 sensor. This is the sensor that uses ions and ion sensor plates to measure the humidity and the temperature. This is DHT22 sensor, and this sensor has a range from -10 to 150 degree. Now we are going to use a 12 by 6 LCD screen. Now we are going to use 12 by 6 because we need to display the humidity as well as the temperature at the same time. And to control this, we are also using a potentiometer. Now just remember, it's not necessary that you put the LCD screen on the breadboard. You can also put it anywhere else according to your convenience by joining it with jumper cables. And also just remember to keep the DHT11 sensor in an open place. Now we're using MQ9 sensor. Now this MQ9 sensor works as this sensor senses the amount of carbon dioxide in the air and can also sense the pollution as the number of carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide particles are directly proportional to the air pollution, as these both are a major cause of respiratory disease. This also works on the same principle of ions. Now, this MQ2 sensor's data can be read by connecting any USB cable to the Arduino. Now the code. Now this code basically helps the Arduino to function properly, and this code says that the humidity and the temperature of the current environment will be displayed on the LCD screen with an accuracy of 5 degrees Celsius. And if any USB device is connected to the Arduino, then the pollution level can also be monitored on it with help of a serial monitor app. Now, this code is easy to write and can display on both serial monitor as well as on LCD screen, and it can also display on any app if you want to customize it. If anyone wants to make an app for it, they can simply go to MIT App Inventor and create one, as it is easy to use app. Now let us focus on the project details. So first of all, we need to focus on the materials required. So here you can see is the list of the materials required for the project. And those materials are Arduino, potentiometer, USB, carbon dioxide combustible gas detector, 10K OHM resistor, a breadboard, jumper wires pack, male to male headset pack, breakaway. Now we need to see the wiring guide. Now the wiring guide will help you to connect all the wires properly and easily. After that, we'll test the project and we'll also check the code. So let's begin with the wiring guide. Now this is the total circuit of our project. First we need to place the Arduino and the breadboard. Then we need to place the LCD screen, that is of 12 by 2, and then we need to place the resistor and potentiometer, and then the MQ9 sensor, and then the DHT11 sensor, and again a resistor. Then we need to connect Arduino Uno to ground and positive. Then here you can see is the list of all the steps and the wiring guide. If you have any problem with the wiring guide, then you can simply pause the video and check the wiring guide out. Now here the use of potentiometer is to regulate the amount of electricity that is going in the LED screen, and now you just have to follow the steps. Now here we need to connect to computer and power supply. Then we need to upload the code, and finally we need to test the project. And now I'm going to show you the testing conditions that are required for the project to run, and they can also work as troubleshooting guides. So if you are an amateur, you can click on the code and download it from here also, but here I am going to do the test. So here is the first condition for LCD. Kindly pause the video to check. Now the next troubleshooting condition will be of MQ9 sensor. Kindly pause the video to read it. And then it will be of DHT22 sensor. Kindly pause the video here too to read it. Now this is our total project, but remember the hardware totally depends on your creativity. And thank you. Kindly like and comment.